Hey yo, greetings guys and welcome to another episode of The Breakdown with DJ Odyccy. And I'm here, man. You see me, I'm feeling good. I'm feeling special today. I feel like I'm red, man. I'm dangerous today. I'm kidding. Well, anyway, um, yeah, man. It's a Friday. It's one of those days, you know. So I just want to do like a simple deep house track with you, like a deep house breakdown with you guys. I was just working on this. I don't even know how I came up with this. I was just playing around and then that's how it came out. And so I will break it down for you so that you can understand how, you know how we do. Break it down for you so that you can understand how to make music. It's not just about I'm a piano or deep house or Afro tech or whatever. It's about making music at the end of the day. It's about knowing the element in which you're using your music. You know what I mean? Like you make maybe, you know, come on, guys. I don't even have to explain too much, but I'm here and I'm not gonna play this. I was just gonna play this at the end, you know. Just want you guys to. So at the end as well, there will be like some kind of something that maybe I might announce at the end. I said I might. Maybe I might announce it on the next video. But anyway, I have submitted the remix challenge winner songs. So all the top 10 I've submitted it to things like iTunes. Actually distributed it just to see if we can make numbers on Spotify, whatever stores there is, you know, for streaming. Basically, it would have been even easier to just send it to Spotify, maybe, and Beatport, just those, you know, no iTunes, and just leave. Okay, maybe YouTube as well, be on YouTube, Spotify, and Beatport, and then not too many stores, just to keep yeah, man, just to keep ourselves busy. Yeah, I don't know why I say keep ourselves busy, but just to keep ourselves on a certain level of things. But anyway, without wasting time, so I'll play you how I came up with this track, right? So with this track, I started with the synth, right? Let's see what a synth is. This is what a synth is. So what happened was, let me remove this hard drive. Like, yeah. Right. So what happened is with this synth is it comes from Spire, which I think Spire is one of the heavy stuff to use, you know. So it's called time code. So it's a plug, but it's a synth sound, and that's how it sounds. So it's a deep house track. It's at 117 BPM, and then this is what I used to Spire, and then this is the MIDI. That's what I actually started the beat with. So I was like, yeah, man, let's try this. Put the metronome, and I was like this. And yes, you know, you have to deal with the EQ as well. So it's the EQ way. This is the channel where it plays. So you know, I always just like to do some cutoffs, you know. Could have been like this, but it's like that. So now you already have a bounce with just the synth. So that's how I actually came up with this. Like, wow, I like this synth. Let's try to make something out of it, you know. And then that's when I added a kick, and then we were like this. Let's get into the pattern of the kick. As you can see, it's just like this. I use the Afro House kick in my Afro House sample pack. This is where you find the kick. It's the at least the one which has the thingy a little bit more power. Because when you deal with Afro House, yes, you want your kicks to be powerful, but you don't want them to be very hard. You want them to have like a very bouncy type of feel, but you don't want them to be too hard. I'm a piano, you don't want them to be hard at all, you know. So that's the difference. With hip hop, you want your kicks to kick in. That's where the rhythm of the song is. So now with this deep house as well, you need your kick to be hard, but actually, man, you just need it to be hard. I'm not gonna lie to you. So let's play this again. So that's how the kick looks. You could leave it. Actually, I just like it the way, even if it has some highs in it. So yeah, I added the kick, and then there was a clap, I guess. I'm looking from this side of the thing. That's how everything went on when I was making this beat. So let's get into the clap, and then yeah, as you can see. So I added some reverb on the clap, and then hence. And then now you have a very nice bouncy feeling. And then I guess the hi-hat came upon after this, and we had this. As you can see, everything that I'm using from this comes from, what do we call this? Everything that I'm using from this track comes from my Afro House sample pack. And that's how it goes. And you can tell, like, my music is not very loud, you know, it's not too loud. It only gets loud when I actually make your mastering thingy. And sometimes you just need a good mix, and then after that you add something at the master, especially for beats. For beats, you don't have to stress yourself trying to make it like, yo, all these dynamic stuff. You don't need that, my friend. You just want it to hit hard. That's a beat, you want it to hit hard. But when there's vocals, you don't want vocals to come in, and then everything doesn't like come in like nicely. That's why you have to mix and master very well. But when it comes to the mastering part of a beat, bro, just pick it up. I'm not saying take the volume up. I'm saying just sometimes put a limiter, and then just drag it until the volume is nice for you. But we're not trying to do that too much. Anyway, we're on the hi-hats. I think I'll get to the point at the end. Maybe I'll try to just show you what I would normally do at the master channel when it comes to beats. I don't like mastering beats, like using your isotope, everything like that. My beats, I don't master them too much, because you don't want them to be too compressed, one, because you might want to record on one wave. And then if they are too compressed, if your beat is too compressed, then you're compressing the beat, and after that you have to compress the whole song, because it will be like a full song when you put vocals on it, and it will sound weird now, because you're going to start feeling like, hey man, my beat is not hitting as hard as it was, you know. So when it comes to mastering beats, just don't do it too much, you know, because master, it has to be like a perfect thing. So it's still mastered, you still mix it and master it, because you just put the limiter. It's just a beat, man. Don't worry about it. But as long as it sounds dope, a person can rap on it or can sing on it, you're good, bruh. You're very good. Don't even stress yourself so much. So now we are on the hi-hats. So there's no reverb here. You'll notice on the hi-hats I've cut off some lows, like even some mids, because I want the hi-hat to be just the hi-hat alone. And then the next pattern, I guess this is a bass line. Yes, it's the bass line. It's what I came up with after the hats. And then what's the bass? Did I name the bass? Okay, it's the bass. So we're gonna put the song here now, and we sound it like this now. Okay, another thing that you're hearing on the bass is it also has like a sidechain type of feeling as it goes. Doom, doom, doom. It's like it says doom, doom, but it's just one thing alone, you know. It's just one. And I use GMS on this, just one straight thing, one straight note. Sorry, I need to make sure that I say the right words. So one straight note. Yeah, man, this is for us who still haven't went to school for this, you know. But we learning and making sure that we getting far with this, you know. So yeah, I went on some online course where I learned a little bit about mixing, Got this certificate going on. Yeah, you can also try them out. Yeah, I wonder if they have. Oh, yeah, I'll tell you what's up. And that's what I used for the baseline. That's a GMS, and then what happens is the analog bass 4. I guess I'm using it a lot as well. Most of my bass lines lately, I guess I use the analog bass 4 from GMS. And then let's see which pattern did I use next. Oh, before that, I was talking about the sort of the side chaining type of thing in the Bassline. So the bass goes into. Let me remove this, man. This thing is always popping up. So the bass comes into my bass mix. On my bass mix, there's this fruity limiter here. The fruity limiter, what it does for me is I deal with side chaining. So when you side chain, you come here and choose. So it side chains from the kick, because the kick also comes into. So when you click on the bass mix here, my kick channel also, can you see the small thing over here? My kick channel also comes into my bass mix, but as side chaining. So you right click here and say side chain to this track, and then it will appear on here. When you right click here, you say kick, and then so there's a kick that comes here, and then so it takes what was that, like it gets triggered by the kick, and then so this is how side chaining works. So now I wanted it to have the boom 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 every time the kick hits. So if I take the threshold very low, that's where you'll actually hear this. I said the ratio as well. Again. Can you hear what's going on now? Again, let's hear this. So when you have like a pad, like there's songs where you need, like you have a nice pad going on, and then you want it to have this type of a feel, like and then you can use this type of side chaining that I just used now to it will help you a lot to have that type of feel, like your electro, most of the time, like EDM, like this is what they use to actually have that type of feel, like. And then you can also put it on a melody, like I see if I have okay, let's say I'll do it for you. Let's be patient with each other, people. And then I'll do it on the plug that I just used. So it's the synth, right? So if I put like a limiter here, I'll show you what I'm talking about. Get into a limiter, and then maybe you want that type of feel on your thingy, and then so you come and say compressor, not the limiter, but you make it a compressor. But before that, let's get to the kick and say on the synth here, right click on this arrow and say side chain to this track. So now the limiter, now you choose kick, and then let's play this. So let's deal with the threshold just to see how far it hits. So after you do that, that's when you need like a ratio. Let's pump up the whole ratio. So now maybe you want to release it more, and then maybe you don't want it to attack faster, and then you just do it like this. The only difference is that the plug is not straight. I'll do it when I use the pad. I don't know when is the pad coming. So for now, let's take this out. This is replace, delete. Could have just deleted it there. It's fine. But let's play this. So now I guess the pad is next anyway. So here's the pad, and then so the pad plays from here. I can also do this one. So now let's get to the pad, where the pad is. So it's the pad, and we're doing a side chaining thingy. Just so that if you're interested in making music where your sounds do what I'm thinking you should be doing, you probably hear it in a lot of songs, and then you kind of think like, well, how do they do that? How, you know what I mean? So yeah, man, let's try this. Let's put that limiter again. Now we put it on the pad channel. You choose it compression instead of limit, so it compresses. And then the kick, you send it to the pad and say side chain to this track, not track only, but side chain to this track. And then fine, let's get to this now. Let's play this. Okay, I forgotten to choose that kick there. Let's hear what's up. So it depends on how much you really want to do this. So it depends on you, on how you actually try to do this thing. And then, so I'm just giving you like how you can do that side chaining, but I guess by now you probably understand what I'm trying to do. And I'll take it out on my pad. I don't want it to affect my pad the way it plays, unless I try to do it some other way. So for now, yeah, this is how it sounds, you know. So let's play it. Or the bass, huh? So that's what you have for now. Like it's a very nice deep house track. That's how it's sounding. And so I was like, okay, fine, let's add a crash. And then so we add a crash, and then it sounds like this. A very simple deep house song. Like, as you can hear, like I'm just trying to teach you what I know, you know. And you can take it as far as you want, but for now that's how it sounds. And then the next thing that I added was this type of a bell sound, but it plays the same way as the synth, but I needed it to just give it more energy. So that's how it sounded. So let's get to the bell sound. It's from Nexus plug Fairy Tale. So it's another plug, but it's a bell anyway. So it's a Fairy Tale, and then that's how it sounds, and then this is how it looks as a MIDI. And yeah, you're learning, right? So yeah, the next thing I added was shakers. So I got shakers are here, and then that's how it sounded like. I could have used loops, but I didn't use a loop. but I decided like, nah, let me just choose a shaker and then just play around with it. It's not too much play around, but it was like, yeah, man, it sounds dope, sounds easy. We just try to make something very simple, and I want you guys to understand where we're going with this type of music. And then, yeah, I hope you understand what I'm doing. And that was it, like a shaker. As you can see, it's very simple. And then the next thing was some percussions. Let's play some percussions in this. Let's get into pattern mode and listen to these. Because it's a few sounds, and then these you can find them inside most of. Actually, even my Amapiano sample pack has these. My Afro House sample pack has these. My Amapiano, they have these. And then, yeah, if you don't have my sample packs, you can go and get them. They're like 20%, 25% off from today, from yesterday basically until the 24th of October. The year is 2020. I don't know which year you're watching this from. I'm talking for the future. I know, like, right now it's still 2020. So until the 24th of October, you get 25% off if you put in DJ Odyccy 25 in capital letters. DJ Odyccy 25 as a number. You get a 25% off. Anything in my store, even the Fruity Loops projects that are in my store, you'll get 25% off. So yeah. You can do whatever. And then the next thing that I added was another clap. Was the clap? This is the clap. And then so we sounded like this. So it's nothing big, nothing major. It's just the clap coming in once. Hey. What do you need a lot of things for? You know what I mean? You don't need a lot of things. And then the next thing was an organ. Whew. But I'm already playing the whole song. So the organ sounded like this. Let me play it on a pattern mode first. I'm trying to do this, people. You see, this thing has a mind of its own. So I'll play the organ alone. Weird as it is. Yeah, I know a lot of you came into my inboxes on Facebook, Insta. Okay, not a lot on Twitter. Saying you want the B4. I don't really have the setup as much. Like, I would try to find a place where you guys can download this, and yeah, I'm just scared of illegally, like, giving it to you guys illegally, and I'm just scared. I don't own the rights to these things, and plus Lebo now, and the Hawks are on another level right now. They give you a free plugin, and then find out a guy is in jail for just giving another person a free plugin. It's not a free plugin, but giving you a plugin cracked and everything. But anyway, let's not talk too much. I'll play again this. It's very simple. And that's it. That's the beat for you. That's how the beat actually sounds like. Then we have the sound effect. You know how I normally do it. Maybe a clap, and then just give you some reverb, and then that's simple. And you have this. I don't know what else is on this. As you can hear, my next thing was some kind of a riser here. And you have a nice deep house beat. With deep house, I can also say you have a very nice deep house track. and you can actually sell it. And with deep house, you can also be on a lot of Spotify playlists, and you can make a lot of money out of it without even your South African people knowing that you are a deep house DJ producer. You just sit at home, get Spotify placement and all that, and then you'll be everywhere because deep house is very international. You'll be everywhere. Like Afrotech, you can be everywhere. I'm a piano, you're still gonna struggle a little bit. You have to find people that make I'm a piano uh, playlists, and then uh, and South Africans, my friend, we are still behind on a lot of things. I won't lie to you, we're behind on a lot of things. I can't even pronounce a lot of things, but we are still behind on a lot of things because the people that make like I'm a piano playlist like on Spotify, I can't really find them. Like I want to find them so that they can add me too on this Spotify playlist. So I guess being independent sucks sometimes, you know. Like, but anyway, I'm still trying to figure out those people, find their contacts. Maybe one day I'll share them with you guys for free. When I find Spotify contacts, guys, you guys are my people. I'll make sure that you guys are plugged in. You know, as long as you are on my email listing there, I'll send the contacts via email. You know, make sure that you guys are cool. The more you download free plugin, free sample packs and buying sample packs on my store, the more you will be able to get my emails, those things, and yeah. So man, without wasting time, right? We're gonna play this and make sure that you guys enjoy it and enjoy your day. I hope you guys have a beautiful day and adios. I'll see you guys on another I'll see you guys on another episode of the breakdown with DJ Odyccy. Yes, I said it right.